Hey friends, welcome back to episode 2 of my Costa Rica journey with the OECS delegation. Day 1 was a power-packed Monday, and we're talking agriculture, innovation, and youth at the center. Let's dive in. So this is my fit for the day. Had to get to breakfast around 6 because the bus was going to leave for 7 to head to the IICA headquarters. Let me tell you guys, this is Honorable Roland Royer, the Minister of Agriculture in Dominica, sitting next to me in the bus. Yes, we are heading to the IICA headquarters. He was my favorite minister here, and you could tell how passionate he is and that he did things from his heart. We kicked off with the official opening, and it wasn't just the usual blah blah speeches. We heard powerful remarks from IICA's Director General, the OECS Director General, the OECS Chair of Agriculture Ministers, and yes, even the youth representative had the mic.
Of social, economic and environmental disruptions and instabilities that continue to challenge our food systems, thereby forcing us to continuously rethink our approaches to embrace the opportunities that will transform agriculture.
So I'm just giving you guys a feel of what it was like being there.
The tours of IICA's Bio-Entrepreneurship Center, CIMA, Fab Lab, and CATIA innovation platforms will offer a vista into what is possible when knowledge, policy, and community intersect.
Honorable Andrew's fashion sense was on a whole new level with his tie over his shoulder.
For too long, our region had been made to suffer from the vagaries of the weather and from the uncertainties that characterize the major economies of the world.
Director Best learned a valuable lesson: never fix a man's tie.
Fellow young farmers and invited guests, it's an honor to be here today to stand amongst a vibrant group of individuals who are passionate about agriculture, innovation, and regional development. On behalf of the youth delegates from across the OECS, I want to extend our sincere thanks to IICA and the OECS Commission for organizing and hosting this significant study tour. We recognize the time, the resources, and the collaboration it takes to make such an event possible. And for that, we are truly grateful for this opportunity.
A reminder right out the gate, young voices matter. It was straight into business. IICA laid out its thematic areas, and let me tell you, it was more than just buzzwords. Agri-Talent of the Americas, that's internships, scholarships, and real skills for the next generation. Disaster management programs are stepping up to protect food systems from climate shocks. And TR4, that dangerous banana disease, there's a full-on strategy to safeguard the Caribbean. So I'm just going to recap what we learned from some of these slides that you would see here. Okay? On this slide, we looked at ongoing IICA actions with impact. First, IICA, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, is already making a huge difference in our region. They are strengthening resilience with climate-smart agriculture and land management. 2, supporting sustainable rural livelihoods through agro-enterprise training. 3, empowering youths, women, and marginalized groups through agriculture. 4, building value chains for crops like sweet potato, pineapple, poultry, rabbits. And they are also developing strong SPS systems, that means food safety and pest management, like banana disease, TR4, or African swine fever. For us, this tells us that the future of farming must be inclusive, technology-backed, and locally driven. We are part of this big wave of change. Next up, they ask a powerful question: why do we need a clear disaster roadmap in agriculture? The answer: disasters are getting more frequent and intense. We must always be ready, not just during hurricane season. Everyone, governments, farmers, youths, need to work together efficiently. Roles must be clear so we don't waste time or resources in a crisis. This reinforces why our youth and women's group must be included in disaster training, because we're not just planting crops, we're building resilience. The forum shared urgent plans to protect our region from TR4, a deadly banana disease threatening food and income. What's the strategy? A regional emergency plan with real field simulations, new labs across the Caribbean for fast TR4 testing and training, farmer field schools to train growers directly, and trials to develop TR4 resistant banana plants. This is critical for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We grow bananas, we rely on them. Our youth and farmers must be part of field schools, testing and information sharing if we want to protect our future food systems. So, what's the takeaway? Agriculture in the Caribbean is transforming. It's smarter, more resilient, and more inclusive. We need to be ready for climate shocks, diseases like TR4, and new opportunities in sustainable agro-enterprise. And it starts with us, our youth, our farmers, our families, growing, learning, and preparing together. Let's stay connected, stay trained, and stay rooted in our purpose. The future of farming is here, and we are part of it. Thanks for watching.